Hey YouTubers, here's this Weathermaster series carrier unit. Both fans were out. You can see they're running. I had to change them both out. I had to do a little bit of rewiring. They shared a common capacitor, and I had to rewire it to two separate capacitors. And the wiring comes from this relay here, so it has two power wires, and then the white and the yellow there are the common, or yeah, common side. And well, she's running. It's going pretty good now. Checked on the automated logic software. She's throwing about 54 degrees out the supply air temp. I'm a complete novice, competing with guys who are 30 years plus, and you know, I just thank God that I've been able to figure this stuff out. But you know, I've had help along the way. I read, I watch YouTube videos, I watch other guys on the internet like AC Service Tech, Great Furnaceman, just a whole bunch of other guys that I watch. And I thank you guys for showing me the trade. A lot of what I've learned is through YouTube, and makes my job a little easier. Kind of got screwed on this one, guys. I mean, there's nobody here to train me, to show me. The guy they had last wasn't an AC guy. I mean, he didn't touch the refrigerant side at all. So, I mean, I learned very little from him, but you know, he's a good guy. He's retired now. But this stuff is hard if you don't know, and I'm gonna keep putting videos up of what I've learned to show the next generation about how to do these ACs. And you know, we live in a generation of so much knowledge, and for us not to be able to fix stuff like this, it's totally unnecessary. Oh, and by the way, somebody marked that live, because it is live. It has even with the power off, it's running this exhaust fan here. So once the unit starts up, the exhaust fan starts up too. But it's always live. It has power. Just 120. But just thanking that person too, whoever wrote that it's live. I didn't want to find that out the hard way. But either way, guys, yeah, so that's what I did. And there's all the circuitry. I know it looks like a mess, but well, and it's a little dusty. We just had a fire in the mountains, and there's a lot of ash. So I'm gonna go and get a compressed air can, you know, the one for computer electronics, all that stuff, to blow it out, make sure all the equipment's a little nice and clean. Maybe clean up the wire here a little bit, and that one too there, just with some ties, make sure it looks neat. And I'm happy that this turned out right. As far as the motors, those are 460 volt motors, and they have about 47 ohms. 47 ohms. The other ones weren't ohming out at all. 47 ohms between all three wires, the yellow, black, and the brown. The other ones were dead. They were burnt out. They were done. The capacitor was swollen, burnt out. Only one side had 10 microfarads, and it was a weird capacitor. It had 10 microfarads on one side and 10 microfarads on the other side. But it still said Herman fan in common. But I guess Carrier likes to do tricky stuff like this, just to get a new guy like me who doesn't know what he was doing. But I figured it out. We got two separate capacitors now running each motor. System sounds great, and yeah, I'll stop talking your guys' ear off. But yeah, next thing to show you guys though is this the automated logic boards. There's not a lot of information out there on the internet, videos or anything on these boards. So I like to tell people about these boards also if you guys don't know. That's that ZN551 board. Here's where your thermostat wires go. Basically, if you shut off your power over here on your control board, if you were to pull the 24 volts off, it will shut off your automated logic board. So this thing doesn't power up, it's just the control. The orange wire is your internet. The purple wire there is your thermostat. And then you have, you know, your sensors, your air sensors all up on the side there. And, you have your CT, which is your CT right there to test the amperage of your fan so that the system will start up. It's important to change out these batteries every now and then. If not, if you have a power outage, you will you'll lose memory on the board. So change out those batteries every now and then. Sometimes these boards don't want to work though. I mean, they're funny. Then they got these little black pins there, if you guys can see them. They have to be in the correct setting whenever you change out a new board. And then you got to change your address little dials there. Make sure that it's on the same address as the one you're replacing. That's just a quick review of what this automated logic board does, also known as web control. But other than that, that's what it looks like when it's running fine. That's on cold, calling for cooling of first and second stage compressors. And yeah, if you guys like my video, give me a thumbs up, okay? All right, till next time, guys.